Greetings, community. It's Kevin of NCBD Comics, and I'm here to bring you another edition of Kevin's most anticipated reads tomorrow for New Comic Book Day 4/4/2023. Hey, it's another new comic book day, and if you're watching this the day before, I definitely appreciate you. But hey, if you're watching this the day of, well, this is something that I'm looking forward to reading. I'm hoping you get all the reads that you're looking forward to. And to start it off with, we're going to cruise over to DC. DC is going to deliver to me, well, Batman and Joker Deadly Duo, issue number 6. I've been digging this series. I mean, Mark Silvestri has just been killing it. I've been digging the series. It's exactly what I like as far as a refreshness and a way of telling a Batman story. I love it. I can't get enough of it. And that's why I'm going to keep getting it. I think it's only 7 issues. And then I believe that's it. Yes, I have been busy. But moving on from there, we're going to cruise over to the Joker. The Man Who Stopped Laughing. I don't think so. I can't stop laughing when I'm reading this thing. This thing cracks me up. The lines that run through the story, the dialogue, the monologuing that's happening on the sidebarring of this telling of the story, it's just funny as hell. Keeps me cracking up, and the irony between the storytelling and the jokes to tell aside, and then at the same time, the beauty of it, how it all ties together, is just eloquently sick. And I can't get enough. And that's why the Joker, The Man Who Stopped Laughing, issue number 7, is really high on my list. Cruising out from DC, we're going to cruise over to Image, and we're going to, I had to take a breath, man. I was dying. Image, we're going to cruise over to Image. We're over at the Image side. Why? Well, because we're going to have a story that I've been looking forward to for at least, 4 months. I heard about this story, and this story just really tickled me in a way that, well, every book should. In places that I really like, too. And that is in the brain. What I'm talking about is Junk Rabbit, issue number 1. This is a very unique story told by an individual that needs, I think, more notoriety in the sense of how this is put together. This is also something that's going to be refreshing as far as the comic community is concerned, a way of stories being told. I like the art. I can't wait to have somebody do something on the cover of this one. And Junk Rabbit is just a really unique story. As far as all these post-apocalyptic things that have been out there, once upon a time at the end of the world, and this are the ones that are really, to me, have stood out. So that's why it's really high in my most anticipated reads for tomorrow. 4/4/2023. Moving out from Junk Rabbit issue number 1, we're going to cruise over to Nightclub issue number 4. This is a cool story. Hey, as far as vampire stories go, they tend to be dull. They tend to be mundane. They tend to be, well, just recycled. This isn't. This is a really refreshing way of telling a story. And outside of Philadelphia, this is something that I look forward to every week when it comes to every month when it comes down to a vampire story being told. So that's why Nightclub issue number 4 is way up there on my list. Moving out from Nightclub issue number 4, we're going to talk about something I talk about every month, which is I'm sorry, skip that. What I've been looking forward to for 4 months is Sweet Paprika, Black, White, and Pink issue number 1. This is something that I've been looking forward to for a while when I found out it was coming out, and it's kind of like an annual type thing. So I'm looking forward to it from Miracle and Dollful. I was mixing it up with something that I'm going to get to, which is moving over from the Image side and that story. We're going to cruise over to Dynamite and Disney's Villains, Scar, issue number 1. Now, of the Disney Villains, how should I say, line that's coming out, because we're going to get a few books of this Disney Villains line, Scar, issue number 1, is the first to debut. I'm looking forward to this because I really like not only the Lion King, but that character in particular, how that character came to be. It's usually we see these really cowardice style characters that take over in these leadership roles, but this one is really true by definition, really villainous. This one's gnarly. So I'm looking forward to Scar issue number 1. Hey, Christine. Hope you're doing well. Excuse me. And moving on from that, we're going to talk over at what I was mixing up before, Sweetie Candy Vigilante issue number 5. Now, this is something I talk about every month. I love this story. I really do. It's a great combination of punniness, funniness, really good storytelling, neat little twists on characters that we already grown to know and love through the Grimm places and our fables, and as far as our annual fables go. Don't want to get into that. And everything else in between. This is a really unique story. Sweetie Candy Vigilante is by far one of my most favorite ongoing series than anything else out there. And Dynamite, you got me hook, line, and sinkered with a couple of your titles. Keep it up. I appreciate you. But we're moving out into the real world of Marvel. And what I mean by real world, well, they really got me this month. This is a world that's just going to kill me for the next few months. They got a lot of titles coming out that I am just, you're killing me, Marvel. And here we go. Starting out with Ghost Rider, issue number 13. That's what I'm saying. Lucky number 13 for Ghost Rider. So I did get the unlucky title that should be on a pre-order. I did get the cover A. And the big deal about this is, are we going to see another Rider? That's why Ghost Rider issue number 13 is really high on my list. I can't wait to get into this book. Moving on from Ghost Rider issue number 13, we're going to cruise over to Spider-Gwen issue number 2. I like this Spider-Gwen, Spider-Woman's, all these different characters. I dig them. And now that we're also going to get one coming up soon, which I'm going to talk about later, I can't wait. So, yes, I can't wait to go and get this book tomorrow. This is one of my most anticipated reads. So I'm looking forward to getting that, which is Spider-Gwen, Shadow Clones, issue number 2. Moving out from Spider-Gwen, issue number 2, we're going to move over to Marvel's Venom, issue number 18. Are we going to see a whole new Venom again? Which is, old again, new? How's that work? I can't wait. Venom is actually going to return to some of his old stylings of, well, we kind of grown in love from the old 90s, supposedly. Being that we're coming up on the 30th anniversary, we're supposedly going to see a Venom of old come of new. Confusing, I know. But I can't wait to get this, which is already selling at more than cover at most places. And this, which was, just, damn. I can't wait to have this in my hands. So that's why Venom issue number 18 is an awesome story leading up to this so far. I really like how things are transpiring leading up to this, so I can't wait to get that book. Put aside from that, you really know why we're all here, right? That's right. Tonight's Blue Light Special is, Spider-Man issue number 7. Now, this isn't the cover that most people are going to be looking for. They're going to be looking for the spoiler variant, but this is a story that I, in particular, have been looking forward for a while. After speaking to Dan Slott many months ago about a project that he was working on, I was really anxious and looking forward to getting a hold of not only the whole story, but what was supposed to transpire in issue 7 and at the Edge of Spider-Verse issue number 3. So this leads up to that. So that's why Spider-Man issue number 7 is my Blue Light Special. And that's it for me, Entropy. Take care.